What's up, Guru Gang? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself a alcohol beverage, your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum. And enjoy my reaction to episode number 10 of season 2 of Quantum Leap. This episode is titled The Family Treasure. And apparently, Ben has leaped into a treasure hunter, sort of like a Tomb Raider or Raiders of the Lost Ark. Coming off from last episode, Ben met Hannah again, and also at the end of the episode, we find out that Hannah's husband, she's married. It's been 9 years since the last leap in Egypt. So it's like yesterday for Ben, but now it's been 9 years for Hannah, and since then she has a 7-year-old kid. Don't know if that's Ben, but the math doesn't check out. And at the end of the episode, Addison basically just tells him that Hannah's husband ends up getting an aortic aneurysm or some type of aneurysm that he ends up passing away. So Ben tries to go tell her, but he leaps. And then, speaking of Addison, she ends up telling Tom about finding the ring. Tom proposes, and then essentially Addison wants to move on. So it's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds for both of their relationships. With Ben's way long distance, and then Tom and Addison's relationship for their future. In any case, let's not waste any time and get into the reaction of episode 10, The Family Treasure. Before we do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link right up there. Check that out. Help support both channels. And help me reach that benchmark of 400 for this channel and 20 for my YG Anime channel. And when we reach those benchmarks, as usual, as per usual, the celebratory Balky Bartolomos and Costa Larry Appleton Perfect Strangers Dance of Joy, and an additional celebration as well. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content for your channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And when it comes to the full-length reaction of this episode, post on Patreon, sync up on your end, and that link along with my social media links posted underneath this video in the description section. And with that said, let's get into episode number 10 of season 2 of Quantum Leap, The Family Treasure. All right, here we go.
Will and testament of Salim Malik.
Ben's female this time.
Know all persons that I, Salim Malik, being of sound and disposing mind, is fraud or the undue influence of any person whomsoever do make, publish, and declare this
female.
is my last will and testament. First, to my eldest daughter.
Nadia.
Ben's name is Nadia.
To my eldest daughter, Sarah. I leave this terracotta vase.
Is this a joke? You know they're into his search.
Their father was
Second,
eccentric.
To my fearless Dina.
It's Dean.
I leave my baseball glove in the homer you caught when the rebels beat the Cats in '46. My precious Nadia.
That's me.
May this ship send you off with a message of inspiration as you head to university. That's this year. See?
Ship in a bottle.
Listen to you rant.
You would defend him.
Oh, that's not good. So I supplies this treasure, possibly. Ooh, a map, possibly. Or a note.
I think Dad left us more than junk.
A treasure map.
Some sort of map.
You're getting married. Today.
You know,
Today?
it is a bit
Okay,
sudden,
that was
but
quick.
Look, we'd really like you all to be there. I planned a wedding once. Once was enough. This way it can be low-key. We can hit the courthouse around 5. Grab a bite.
Oh, the courthouse. Okay.
Oh, I got a lock on Ben. You sure I'm not rushing you?
If there is one thing that I have learned from all of this, it is do not wait to live your life.
Grab that moment. Don't waste it.
Oh my gosh.
They all got treasure
Two
maps.
pieces from the
It's a
glove.
treasure
We have
map.
A full map.
This is just across the border.
It's the treasure of San Patricio. The cursed jewels of St. Patrick's Cane.
This was just another one of his stories. Psst.
Madison, one more second and I could have saved Josh's life.
I know, but you know the accelerator doesn't let us choose who to save.
What am I supposed to do now? Find some buried treasure or stop these sisters from fighting?
I'm not going on a treasure hunt.
Probably be easier to find the treasure. You are Nadia Malik. You're 17 years old.
Nadia
and you
Malik.
just graduated from finishing school. Your father, Salim Malik, then became a disgraced literature professor and spent his life chasing treasure across the Americas. Sarah is married with 2 kids, and Dina just sort of bounced around from job to job. She disappears in Mexico a week after the will is
Oh, that's
read,
not good.
and the family falls apart.
Dina must be the key to all this. She went looking for the treasure,
Dina's like a
but she
tomboy.
went alone.
That sounds like a clue, and it's in Dad's handwriting.
Oh, please tell me you're not serious. You actually want to go looking for this all by yourself?
I'm in.
Given the location of each of the portions of the map, one could infer that your father intended for some...
Dad wanted us to work as a team. We should all go.
Nadia has a point. And
Teamwork.
this is our chance to
Sisterly
finally go on
teamwork.
Dad left Mom for weeks at a time, and when she died, did he stop to help and take care of us? No.
That's hardly worthless.
You know something we don't?
Treasure he sought is real.
Ooh, okay.
How much is it worth?
The jewels of St. Patrick were found today. $40 million.
Ooh, moolah. Well, that look, she's in.
Everything okay? I know
She
your
wants to
looks.
tell him.
Something's on your mind.
I'm engaged.
Sometimes I forget how well you know me. And
The jewels of St. Patrick's Cane were a bribe the church took to put in the dam that killed this town. And then a local priest stole the jewels and hid them, saying they were blood money.
God, you sound just like Dad. I'm not taking fashion advice from you, Dina.
It's Dean. I've told you 100 times. Call me Dean.
Maybe we stop for a drink to plan our next move.
I don't have time for riddles, Ian.
What are you talking about?
He knows.
Uh-oh.
He knows that there's a mole. He's having security search everyone's office.
That's not good.
Fashion advice. We were idiots to think that he couldn't find out.
Okay, please, Rich, can we just
Rachel's
take a break?
freaking out.
I'll think of something. Well, think fast. Because once he finds me, he finds you. He finds everything.
That's not good.
Yes, Dad was not a great father, but did the man honestly strike you as a fool?
Yes, and I think he is making fools of all of us right now.
Keep your voice down.
Basta! Deja de mirarlas.
Oh, the handsome stranger.
He's telling them to leave us alone.
Where did you learn Spanish?
Finishing school.
Family, yeah, I totally understand.
No offense.
None taken. Ricardo Barragan at your service. This is my cantina. The cursed treasure of San Patricio. Biggest hoax I've ever heard of. It was good for business, though.
I told you that map was worthless.
You see that wall over there? That is full of treasure hunters. I've actually got a camera somewhere. Hell, I could put you up there, too.
Honestly, you'd think after ending up with Douglas, she would give up on wanting male attention.
He's that bad, huh?
You know how he treats her.
Oh, okay.
When I find the treasure, I'm gonna change my life.
Is that what you think?
I'm searching for the same thing Dad was. A sense of accomplishment in the sense I've
Freedom?
made my mark. I was never quite
Fit
at ease,
in.
never quite fitting.
Fitting in. Not comfortable in her own skin.
And what are we doing?
There.
Hey,
He looks so happy. He's standing in front of a well.
The path well concealed. God, Dad and his
the
puns.
clue.
The well marks a turn on the map.
The map's been stolen.
Do you have the satchel?
No?
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Nadia?
Ricardo's gone.
Yep, the map's been stolen.
How could you let him get away with the map?
It was in your satchel.
Which I told you to watch. Were you too busy flirting?
I wasn't flirting.
Okay, hold on.
You were flirting.
I can redraw the map.
Eidetic memory.
How?
I have a very, very good memory because of finishing school.
Finish at school.
So here's the center of town, right? There's some hills over here.
Dad drew the cane up in the corner.
That's right. The well is sealed.
My piece said, snakes underground hide the Shamrock Key.
Uh-huh.
Slow down. Am I to understand that we're heading into the desert chasing a man who's likely armed following a map from Nadia's head?
That's right.
Close my eyes just hard enough, it's all gonna go away.
You went to Gideon because it was the only way to find Ben. He was the only one with money and access to make the quantum chip. Time for you to tell Magic.
No.
Absolutely not.
What you can't do is keep trying to fix this yourself. It's not working, Ian.
Go tell Magic.
This is it.
The well.
Dad is right here.
Ooh.
Snakes underground hide the Shamrock Key.
Snakes? Sorry, I'm not doing snakes.
I hate snakes and spiders.
The path is right here. He wasn't talking about literal snakes, he was talking about the tunnels underground.
I found a rope.
Right.
Seeing how deep it goes.
I hate you.
This doesn't look scary at all. Or ominous.
According to legend, this bearded white man arrived on the shores of Mexico in an Irish rowboat 1,500 years ago. But the Toltec believed it was their feathered serpent god, Quetzalcoatl. And Dad's theory was that the priest that stole the jewels buried them as an offering to
Very
Quetzalcoatl
scholared.
to bring the water.
So, how long ago did the water dry up?
Oh! Gee.
Seems like it's been a while.
A while, yeah. You could say that. Bunch of piled up rocks.
It's a dead end.
This tunnel's supposed to go on for 2 more miles.
Yep.
I had a lot of faith in Dad, but for once, can't you just trust your big sister, the person who actually raised you?
We do trust you, we just need a couple more minutes.
We're staying, Sarah.
Of course you're staying. You don't have anything to go back to.
Ooh.
Excuse me?
It's so easy acting like Dad, carefree. I have a family. Nadia has school.
Sarah, stop talking.
You don't have-
Your world is so small. Hiding behind your sewing machine, judging everyone, you wouldn't last one day in my shoe.
It's a fake rock! Sorry.
That broke up the argument.
Sorry, what you're talking about. Clover, think about Dad's last clue. Well concealed. It's a play on words, just like...
Damn rock! It's a fake rock!
Look for the rock that has no earthly business being down here. Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption, yeah. Probably a smooth rock.
I got something! Listen!
Is it hollow?
It's hollow.
Yep, hollow rock.
There's something else in there.
Could be scorpions. Don't put your hand in there. Play a trick on them.
I didn't think it was funny.
I thought it was funny.
Uh-oh.
Ladies?
We're gonna need that key.
Wells?
Of course it's the lawyer.
It's the
Set
lawyer.
us up. You knocked that ship out of my hand knowing it would break.
My father trusted you.
Then he gives his $40 million map to his children.
40? You told me my half was 10.
Well, he lied.
Because I'm a liar.
Yeah, lawyers are liars. Well, he killed his partner.
You need us because you don't know about the curse.
Uh-oh.
There's no curse.
Not literally. The parting tears of Quetzalcoatl.
Ben, eyes on Dean.
You were right. Our father never trusted you. He didn't trust anyone.
We all solved the riddle. So if you want to beat the trap and enjoy a share of the treasure, you're gonna need us to get you there.
What kind of trap are we talking about?
This kind.
Cave in. Dean's injured. Trapped under the rocks. Or rock.
Wake up.
Nope, she's awake.
Okay. Here, let's get this off.
Is the lawyer dead?
Trying to get yourself killed.
I was trying to make sure Wells didn't get away with this.
The key is alright.
Either. The whole place is caved in.
Found a way out.
Eh.
See
Alright.
a way out. Come on, this way. Thank you.
I got you.
Nadia, where are you going?
I felt a breeze.
Still can't believe you could feel that breeze.
Finishing
Lay
school.
down there. I'm the one with sensitive skin.
Wells mentioned a church. I'm guessing that's the last clue.
There's a church just up the road. A turn for every season of Guadalupe's flower.
Ooh,
What the hell does that mean?
Oh my god, are you okay?
Bandaged up. Oh, she was
Are
hiding
those
her breasts.
Bandages? Are you hurt?
It is a bandage, but that's not why I wear it.
Wow. I'm transmasculine in the 50s.
Hmm.
I mean, I had a hunch.
Isn't that dangerous, though? Binding with elastic bandages?
Good eye. Look at you. There weren't exactly a lot of options back then.
When I wear this, I feel more like myself.
So, do you want to be a man?
No,
Do you think it's shameful to be a woman?
no. Being a woman is great for some people, but I'm not really one or the other. I'm
Non-binary?
just Dean.
My best friend, back at
Finishing school.
finishing school. So they ask us to use they and them instead of he or she, which is really binary.
Binary, like spy code?
My friend identifies
Oh,
as
Ian crying.
non-binary.
That's what you are? Non-binary?
I mean, I'm not only that,
But you're still my sister?
I'm your sibling.
She's trying to understand. She still cares about
I love
her
you.
sister.
Dean.
Or just
I
Dean.
love you too. Thank you for listening to me when I tell you who I am.
I'm leaving Douglas!
Oh, okay.
What?
Done. Staying in an unhappy marriage just because that's what the world says I'm supposed to do. He's terrible to me.
Ooh,
He's terrible
abusive?
to our children, and
Ooh,
I thought when
abusive.
we were dating that
Mentally,
once we got
physically,
married,
emotionally?
it would fix what was broken. But that's I wanted to tell you all day, but I haven't been able to because I knew once I said it out loud that it was really over.
Dean's
Being alone.
confidence helped Sarah with her confidence
will.
in telling
Never be alone.
telling her sisters.
Because you're not getting rid of us. Bring me the key.
It's not gonna be actual treasure. I just know it. I have a feeling in my bones, or my left knee. Hmm.
First season of Guadalupe's flower.
Who's Guadalupe?
3 turns.
The Virgin Mary. Locals saw her as a symbol of Mother Earth.
One turn left for each of us.
May this treasure bring me a future.
May this treasure help me find my place.
May this treasure always keep us together.
Okay, a box.
We did it.
What's inside though? Oh, trap. That's not good. Is that a rolling boulder?
Fortune unleashes a flood of condemnation.
Uh-oh. The flood.
How far away is the dam?
About a mile.
That's not good.
How should I know?
Because every dam has spillways, and I think we just opened one.
Get the box, get the box. Run, 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 run. All right. A little soggy. Hold on. You can buy new clothes after. Wet but alive.
I think I got it.
Nothing.
It's empty.
Yep.
What?
I don't understand.
Someone must have beaten us.
Symbolism.
And taken the treasure.
No.
The
No
treasure
way.
is
I
right
doubt
there,
that
all
Dennis
3
Collins
of them.
away for nothing.
There has to be.
There's a false bottom.
Uh-oh. It's a picture, I know it. It's a picture.
My beloved children.
Oh, it's a note.
Now you found what I found. The emptiness at the end of a life not shared. It was only when I got here
They
that
shared the adventure.
I wasted my life looking for treasures and running from love because I was scared. The real treasure is at home with family.
Yeah, I knew it. The real treasure.
Baba.
Family, togetherness,
I
the
wish
three
you
of
could have
them.
said that. So what do you say we go home?
They are truly rich together. Tell them.
Feels like you've
They're
been
getting married.
gearing up to tell me something.
Yep.
No,
Do it.
don't worry. I am not going anywhere.
Technically, you are. You're gonna get married.
Hey, a buddy of mine at City Hall convinced the judge to stay a little late. So if we leave now.
I can't.
Oh, just second thoughts.
But I just think we both underestimated what me being back here would mean.
I knew I was rushing you. I knew it. But the more time you spend in the past, the further apart things fell here in the present. I started to worry about the future.
This isn't about Ben.
When you take that time, I think you'll come to a different conclusion.
Ooh. Tom may sabotage the return of Ben, possibly.
By now, you'll have married Josh. Tell him to check his heart immediately.
Oh,
has a defect
writing a
in his
note
right
to
ventricle.
Hannah.
But they can fix it before anything happens. I need to ask a favor. It's not gonna make sense, and you can't ask me about it ever again.
Okay?
Hold on to this, and then mail it for me sometime after May 1st, 1970.
Ooh, who's Hannah?
Sarah, please.
You're just like Dad, you know that? He was right. The real treasure is family.
Actually, what he said was, the real treasure is at home with family. The real treasure
Behind the painting.
is at home.
Oh, care.
False back.
It was here the whole time.
Diamonds! Diamonds are a girl's best friend, or sister's best friend. The treasure. Now he's sleeping.
Ian.
Ooh, that's not good.
There you are. I was so worried. You okay?
Ooh, he's here. That's not good.
She's fine. Told her I wasn't upset. I totally get it.
Ooh, I know him.
Jen, it's good to meet you. I'm Gideon Ridge. I'm Rachel's boss. Ian. It's good to see you.
Evil intentions afoot. Alright, episode number 10 of Quantum Leap Season 2, Family Treasure. And, yeah, it's a metaphor and literal sense when it comes to this episode. A treasure, quite literal treasure that their father, the sister's father, and with Ben leaping into the youngest of the three sisters, Nadia, the middle child, being Dean or Dina or Dean, as they like to be referred to, and Sarah, the oldest, and apparently the father was a bit of an eccentric adventurer, and was more focused on looking out for treasure hunting than spending time with family, and then the ultimate treasure hunt began as they basically as the what their father left all three of them. Turns out there's a treasure map that would connect and then lead him on to another adventure after another adventure after another adventure, to the point where they end up in a situation where a dangerous situation, a cave-in, and then they encounter the lawyer who was actually the bad guy, and was killed his partner in crime in that town, and it turns out the treasure that they found in that church, just basically just showed the sisters that that the treasure, they've had the treasure all along. It's a metaphor for cherishing and valuing family. But what happens next is Ben finally puts it together, and then the literal treasure was behind the picture of family. So it's a twofold. So and during this whole episode, Addison Addison in the beginning of this episode announces, or Tom and Addison announce they're getting married, and it's sort of like a Vegas type thing where they're going to end up being married at the courthouse, and a number of the individuals like Ian and Jen think it's a little too soon, a little too quick, and like during this episode, as the sisters, or Dina or Dean and Sarah basically open up to each other, Addison listens to listens in on what Sarah has to say concerning her own marriage, and it makes Addison think, as also listening to Dina or Dean and being not comfortable on her skin, and going through and Ben sharing the non-binary, the pronouns, and being an infinite number of possibilities when it comes to who they are. So it's basically what's going on in today's society. It's So it brings the sisters together in a sense, and quite literally, and it to the point where Addison basically tells Tom that she needs more time and that she needs space. And I'm thinking because of because of that wanting space, Tom becomes vindictive and tries to sabotage the project of bringing Ben back. And it's gonna affect the season, the finale of the 2-hour finale that's coming up, and I'm thinking that's going to happen. And because of his that space that Aston wants, it's going to cause Tom to bury himself and work in D.C. and ultimately push him to get some sort of revenge, maybe, and sabotage the possibility of Ben coming back. And looking forward. We're all looking forward to seeing if we're all right, because for most of us, we're just we had the suspicion Tom was not who we think he is, possibly a bad guy. His inner dark side is coming out because of the situation when it comes to Addison not rejecting, but more like pausing their relationship because of her going back, returning as Ben's hologram. And then, speaking of Ben, he ends up writing a letter to to Hannah in a Back to the Future Part 2 sort of way, as he ends up writing the letter, sending it to Doc back in 1885, or in that episode of Quantum Leap where Al and Sam switch places, but more in tune with the Back to the Future 2 episode where at the end he receives a letter from Doc in 1885. So hopefully that letter gets to Hannah, and they'll be able to warn, get the proper care for her husband, but who knows at this point. So we're looking forward to seeing what's in store for Hannah in the future, or wherever Ben ends up meeting Hannah once again. In any case, Hope you enjoyed my reaction, episode 10, Family Treasure. The full-length reaction of this episode posted in my Patreon. That link, along with my social media links, posted in my underneath the description section of my channel. And when it comes to the full-length, when it comes to the reaction of this episode, along with my sci-fi reactions, there's also my DC, MCU, Marvel, 80s One Season Wonder, and my YG Anime channel for all things anime. Link right up there. Check that out. Help support that channel. You're supporting this channel, which I greatly appreciate. Fist tap, high five, tip of the hat. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content for your channel, make sure to hit like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And if we do get that benchmark of 420 for either channel, celebration, Balak Bartok, Coast and Larry Apple, The Dance of Joy, Perfect Stranger Style, and additional celebration. And with that said, hopefully you guys will be part of the Guru Gang. And like I said, tip my hat to you. May the force be with you. Until next time for episode 11 of the remaining episodes of season 2 of Quantum Leap. Alright? Later.